You want to cut the wire.
Button pressed.
Unpressed like it's pressed, or pressed like it's unpressed?
Like depressed and released?
Like we're live on Twitch.
Oh god!
Welcome to Thursday Night Live, coming to you from the comforts of our own homes. It's Swashbuckler.
We'll work on the punch. Just get opening.
We'll work it. We gotta. Yeah, thank you. It's not my
Shannon can edit that in post.
I cannot.
I feel like by this time you have enough recorded voice logs from him, you can just put it into an AI generator.
Probably.
You mean I can play while the AI DMs for us?
Yeah.
Interesting how that might go.
All right. So last time you sailed from shitty. You sailed from Chattanango up to Onondaga. After completing the desalination pipe for the Chittagongos and doing a couple other things around town, some fine pieces of jewelry were made. You stopped into Onondaga, found the Thieves Guild lickety split, found Captain Pebble, and was like, "Yep, we will build your desalination." Captain Pebble also explained the situation that as you build said desalination water pump for them there, they are gonna hopefully plan with y'all, and he will get you smuggled on to the Sea Fortress for an infiltration meeting to rescue Uncle Ben.
Yes.
Within the smuggling efforts, I think you guys agreed to go like split in half amongst two vessels rather than like one on each vessel that would make it into the port. You also agreed to bring some of your own crew with you to be mixed in with the other crew, so you have some additional allies within the fortress. Captain Pebble is looking forward to a plan whereby you all sneak in, get Uncle Ben, sneak, and if it could possible, sneak out. Probably won't. So in which case, send the alarm because they are totally prepared to take the Solviers out of this region. You have shared with them that they're a part of the Evil Death Cult. They have no problem, even more so, to help you in this cause. They have additional privateers and Thieves Guild aligned ships in the area willing to, once give the signal, move in on the fortress to put it under siege, thus thereby maybe giving you all cover. You also have to coordinate with your own crew what to do with your own two vessels.
Doesn't sound like a whole lot. Sounds pretty easy.
Let me put you all in the tavern.
Tavern man. Here we are. What a good story Slate just told.
What?
I'm trying to open the scene, and
Oh goodness.
Okay.
This is what Captain Pebble, the Thieves Guild Master of Onondaga, looks like.
He's a homie.
Pretty kitty.
A real one.
one of the homies, some would say.
What?
Said he's a homie.
You get.
He's a cat man.
Skibidi-bidi-bidi-dub.
Ba-dee-da-do.
Yep, there you go. That's the one.
For the purpose of the upcoming battle with units, you all will have access to two.
Scraggly looking people. Old scraggly looking people. Good. Good.
They're fucking scary.
This is what we need.
It is interesting to realize that like we've been dragging these people all over the fucking archipelago for well over a year, showing them the horrors of everything.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
friends.
I don't know if I'd say dragging. Like, you know.
They
there we
signed
go.
up to be
Yes, I
here.
apologize.
We've given them
Well paid.
outs.
They love it, and if you don't believe me, ask them.
Hey,
There's one
listen,
weeping in a corner.
we offered
Free
early
jump over the-
retirement
Yep, whatever they want.
for sure, and we offered them early retirement.
Mm-hmm.
If they're in it, they're in it for the fucking pleasure.
Or, you know, the money.
That too.
I
Could
remember
also
getting some
possibly
people
be-
to sign up via stories about our harrowing journeys in dungeons where we almost died. So some
Yeah.
of them are in it for the excitement. I don't know what to tell you.
Some people just want to kill stuff.
Yeah, I guess.
Captain Pepple, what a grizzled young man.
Okay, so planning our inn and desalination. Let's go.
Yeah.
And whatever we need to prep for this mission.
Let's fucking desalinate, boys and
I want to
girls.
buy some health pots. I'm very nervous.
Health pots? Why? Do you plan on turning your back to the enemy?
No.
Yeah.
You only wear your front plate.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I just rewatched Black Hawk Down the other day.
I'm so glad someone got that. Dang.
Oh fuck yeah, man!
All right, well, the captains of the ships and
No, no,
Commoder. No,
yeah,
no,
you guys
yes,
need
yes,
to do
yes.
the planning. You're the higher ups.
I'm delegating.
Okay,
So who's-
I'm the only other officer on your fucking ship.
Yeah, to the guy who's literally building the fucking thing.
Oh
yeah,
god.
that's fair. You
Yeah,
are
let's
building
secure
the
these
thing.
allies first. You build that desalinator.
Secure these balls.
I'll salinate your deator. Oh god. Desalinate your balls.
No.
You're dying. I called it too. I said we're gonna go off the rails this fucking session. I just felt it, and here it comes, Rob. Prepare.
Total prepared. Not prepared.
How far along are we in the construction process?
Second trimester.
What?
As far as I know, you guys are in day 1 to day 9.
Wow.
What a broad range of days.
The entire process. We're just in it.
Well, did they provide you with any supplies? They said
Yeah.
that
They did that.
They-
They did
they did.
supplies. They did maintenance. They did people. They did labor. They were prepared for this.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, that's good.
All the things we're not used to, they
We
provided.
have.
Yeah. So it's all the things we use as excuses. We're out of.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
now we
bro, put that big brain to use.
So it's day, I would say, we all talked about going back to the inn, and we all talked about what we're going to, lavish assignments and stuff, whatever. I would say at least it's safe to say it's day 2. Because nobody else said they wanted to do anything. We did some plotting, we did some planning, we did some talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have rested. Did we pay for the inn here?
I know I
The
did.
Thieves Guild put you up in their place.
Oh, so kind.
Fantastic.
These people are gonna fleece us. I can feel it.
No, we're here to help them. They're already
I'm
happy
not a
we're
sheep,
here.
thank you.
Okay.
You
Bah.
hush. All right, what are we doing, Brain Man?
All right, so we've got 2 teams. 1 is the external threat, and 2 is the clandestine threat. We get smuggled in, we attempt rescue. If we are found out, and or when we need to be extracted, we send up the flares. And then
Yep.
the external team applies pressure and we escape.
Okay, who's on the sneaky team? Put your hand up.
Officer, I put my hand up.
I thought that
Okay.
was all of us, right?
Yeah,
Probably most of us.
we
if
did
not all.
ask. I did ask.
Uh-huh.
At least the rogues.
I did definitely ask if they had anything to assist with the sneaky beaky work.
Excellent.
Made it very clear that I was not the quietest.
So Captain Pebble would introduce you to a few of the captains that he's going to hook into this, especially the captains that are going to sail their vessels into said sea fortress dock and let you guys, get out, recon, and start your mission. The captains introduced themselves and they said, their loyalties are in with you all. Of course, they'll give you space to operate, to do, recon, find your uncle, break your uncle out, but they will wait for the signal and then they'll spring forth the attack inside to adding further confusion to the Soldiers.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
You guys did tell them that they have undead there now, that there's cult, and they have their own loyal privateers and mercenaries there. So they know that
Yeah.
there's, a force inside as well. But they know that to have any advantage, it has to be at a surprise. And, the mission was to get your uncle out first.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
I would like to ask the captains of the associated ships crews how much of our elite crew, right, our veteran crew, can we integrate into theirs because we know and trust their combat capability. Not that we don't know the Thieves Guild, but we talked about this, last night. Thieves Guild are thieves. We're not. We're a fucking rowdy bunch. You know what I mean? So how
Yeah,
much of our
They know
crew...
you're not guild members, but your thieves can't prep passes you.
Right.
Yeah.
My point is, thieves are not here to murder. We are.
Yeah, but
I'd rather
thieves can-
have...
Still,
I mean, if they're not like cat burglars, they might. How many of them are good at strong arm
I
robbery?
thought that was a... Yeah, I thought that was a point that Pebble made, was that they
Yeah,
are
so-
thieves, not assassins.
Yeah, that's fair. Fuck.
No, and
I-
that's not a bad thing. I just want to know how much of our crew can we integrate into their crew and make it a seamless thing. Not smuggle them in, integrate into their crew so that, if they're docked at the wharf or whatever,
Yes, they do. They
Yeah,
have
I
they
got
have
you.
an answer for you. They definitely have an answer for you because these are crews that would do regular business with the Soviets in the local area due to the way they have to do their privateering now due to the embargo. So they're familiar with seeing them, and they can move about a little bit freely in the fortress. Obviously, there's lots of off-limit areas. So they say no more than about 25 per vessel, and they know for sure they can get 2 vessels docked to have all of you officers out and ready to do your
Oh, sick.
rescue.
So I present this. Okay, well, here's my idea, and this is to all the officers.
Mhm.
Our veteran crew are very proud of their masks. They're not half-masked. They are full masked.
Okay.
For this venture, they will not be able to wear their masks. My thought process here: we ask 50 volunteers, and if we have 50 volunteers, right, we offer that their masks will be kept and held and embellished. Upon completion of this mission and rescue of my uncle, I will fund whatever. I will front the cost of whatever. If they want gold filigree, if they want something, it's up to them. But I'm ready to put in the work, the effort, the tinkering, and the money.
Just writing medals at
Yeah.
this point.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yes, but I want them to know and understand they don't need to fear giving up the mask that they have earned. They're going to get it back, and it's going to be baller as fuck.
they didn't really earn the mask. They chose to wear the masks out of respect.
Yeah, they
That was
respect the
that was a
captain.
whole crew decision thing. I never told them they had to wear masks.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that they started it, and then it
They-
turned into a hierarchy thing.
It seems
I
like a
d-
point of pride at this point.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, they want their man, whatever. They don't even. They
It
still
was
don't
one-
need to wear
I'm
masks.
just
if they
trying,
don't want.
sir.
It
I'm
was
just trying to
onesies-
motivate the crew.
I remember what happened. It was onesies or twosies, and then yes, Slate made it an actual thing for ranking.
I was gonna say we put a lot of resources into that shit too.
Well,
But-
does that motivate anybody?
Well,
I think that would
Oh hell yeah!
sweeten the pot.
Yeah, I mean, we're sitting around having this conversation before we've presented it to the crew. I just thought we present it as a united front and say, this is what we need. We need volunteers, but this is what we're ready to prepare you for and to offer you.
Since they have people who are familiar with this fortress, it would be very helpful if we were to have somebody with us who knew the area so that they could direct us. We've seen part of it, but we haven't seen the no-go areas where they might be keeping Uncle Ben.
That is also very true.
Agreed with that. Do they have any, like,
Since they have insiders, you know.
yeah, scouts or guides that they could offer to us, like one or two?
To scout and or guide us.
They absolutely do. They actually throw over a piece of parchment. And they begin to kind of go over this battle map.
Yes.
Oh.
Sorry. I was like I said.
Oh, we're on 4th edition map. We've gone back in time.
It's hexagonal. It's scary.
Should we be concerned?
Oh, I think so. Oh, fuck
I'm
yeah.
Time
scared.
travel thing.
No. You don't have to be concerned.
He's lying.
Square.
Oh man, this is gonna be horrible. I'm really apologizing for this right now.
What?
No,
What do you
you're
mean no?
doing great. I mean, no, he's doing great. He doesn't have
Yeah,
to
I mean,
apologize
I
for it.
agree 100% with Billy. No. We literally would not be here without you.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
you
meant
don't
like
apologize for
what?
shit.
Oh, you're telling him not to apologize. Yeah, obviously.
He's not
Yeah, I'm saying,
rejecting the apology. He's saying,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
was
want
like,
it
that's why I
because
was
it's
like, what do you mean no?
unnecessary.
On the next episode of Billy's a Mean Man.
Ooh,
Nope, I
big mean
refuse.
man.
I won't watch it. Because Billy's a beautiful man.
Oh, thank you, buddy. I reject the DM's apology.
I reject you being a courteous person.
Yeah, how dare you, Rob?
How dare you take the feelings of your players into consent?
You listen to me heckle you while you draw this beautiful map, sir.
But you pull this out of your ass live on the internet, streaming. Be heckled.
This is great. It's a good day.
I feel like we're truly witnessing the world building.
Just a quick peek into the mind of Rob. That's enough
Terrifying.
peeking. I'm good.
Yep.
Thank you.
I went
No
to
more.
bed now.
Keep peek into Rob's mind's eye.
I would never. Sensory overload.
Time out. Time out.
He knows too much. Why does the fox always cost more? I feel like every time I check how much the fox costs more. I'm so close to my 3rd time. Sorry, Shannon.
Heh?
The fuck? Higurumi.
Oh, my Lanta.
All
I
right, for
don't
the
have a
purpose
second screen anymore, so I can't.
Oh, I'm so
For the
close to my
purpose-
3rd time.
For the purpose of laser pointer, I'm gonna borrow cat.
Do it.
Yeah.
Can't
Literally the perfect sub.
Just in the perfect sub.
You'll have to shift him to a higher layer.
Oh no, I built all these on the token map. Hang on.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are those bases octagons?
That's what I said. It's a 4th edition map.
Wow, Justin
It's an
finally
old
made it to the
map.
party.
To the map.
No one listens.
That's true. I just zoomed in on the creatures, not the actual.
That's how you know it's an old map.
Okay, where Cat is right now will be the docks, the wharf, the entrance, the main entrance into this fortress. They have a drawbridge that is actually a wall to this like inner dock that's inside the workings of this sea fortress. This is where the vessels are going to be stored. Now they have the freight elevator. Or I just moved Cat. The elevator goes up a spiral stone staircase. This is how they unload and load cargo from their warehouses. Usually, when the ships are in the dock, this like L-shaped gray is like the dock space all around it. This brown box just above Cat is like the common room tavern area that visiting crews are free to go.
Okay.
There's a small hallway over on the other side that leads back to what seems to be a couple berthing areas, living quarters for the mercenaries and the cultists who are stationed here on that level. Now, like I said, the little red box is the elevator that goes up the spiral staircase, the other little dark gray boxes, and that comes out into the inner courtyard of the whole fortress. Now, the box in the bottom left is the warehouses. This is where they keep all their storage. This is where all the cargo goes. This is where if you're fencing anything, it goes and sits, and then it gets exchanged out with the ships that come in. Visiting crew members are also allowed here and out in the courtyard. Other than that, they're not allowed in the other buildings, but they do know of the purpose of these buildings. The top right, or the top, starting in the top left, is the smithery and the armory. The top right is a tower that they've seen a few prisoners go into, but not many. The bottom one, the bottom center block is the kitchen and food storage, and then the bottom right is their mess hall. Now, in the north center are stairs up to the larger part of the keep, and it's off limits from there. They know the mercenaries go from there, usually hang out around there. They've got the high walls to the ramparts, and that's where the Solviers part of the private keep is. That's essentially the breakdown of the most important areas of this fortress that the thieves and the folks that have been here can tell you.
Okay, so if this is an up-down room, a lift, some would say, what is the elevation difference between this dock area that I have so graciously colored in water and this upper lifted area? Or is that just a crane? Pick it up off the ship, put it down.
It is an old school chain lift in the middle for loading cargo, and it lifts and lowers.
Mhm.
People will walk up the spiral staircase around it.
Mhm.
They wager it's about 70 feet in height because this undercover protected dock inside the sea fortress is big enough to hold a galleon. So galleons, 55 foot tall. So from dock up
Right.
the shaft to the top of the
Mast,
fortress to the top of
yeah.
the fortress, it's about 70 feet.
Okay, so here's a question. Now, is this for my own, understanding in my fantasy mind, I have like a pirate cove in mind, right? Like a hollowed out archway into this, where the ships sail into this, and there's stone above them to the left, to the right, and water below them. Or is this open to the sky? That's it. That's the thing.
You've seen this fortress before.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. And then it's 70 feet up to this area where the
to like the courtyard that would be behind
Okay.
those walls. Yep.
And when we were there, so I want to relay all the details of everything that we've seen. Okay, so we were all the way down here,
Yeah,
And
you
what
were
we would.
you were in the skiff hangar where like the small
Okay.
boats would go.
Oh God, we have no relevant knowledge of this. Everything above
Yeah,
this.
Correct. Only the guild
Okay.
does by a little bit.
Yeah, let's do this.
This is all new territory.
So I want to ask a lot of questions about things like disguise self, or are there magical countermeasures, or what is it other than personnel manning these checkpoints? We understand that there's a berthing area for for the crews. We understand that there's like a place to go get some drinks for people checking in, non-residents. What are the countermeasures that we're going to, encounter when we're trying to get into the not guest area?
That's where Captain Pebble strides forward and he points at the elevator shaft. He says, "Before you even send the signal, it is going to be imperative that our crew is in, around, and on both sides of the spiral staircase and the elevator shaft."
And when you say both sides, you mean the top and the bottom?
Correct, because if we don't
Okay.
have control of the top and we lose presence in the courtyard, it's an uphill battle
Oh,
with
it's
them
a
being
shit
able to
show.
shoot directly down on us.
Oh, they just disconnect the chain and roll fiery barrels down it, and we're all fucked.
Well, they will also have their own vessels in the dock, so I don't believe they're going to go that explosive, he says.
That's fair. Well, I mean,
They do know that small hallway that goes back to the berthing area for the for the cultists and the sailors there of their own. They do know it goes further back, and there is some connection to the skiff hangar as well. So like that should be considered as like it'll constantly keep pouring out people.
okay. So here's okay. We have to take, tactical control of this. This is the main vein, the artery, up and down, right? Between freedom and capture, right? Because if we're up here on the top level, and the elevator shaft falls, how are we going to escape,
By shooting our way out.
We do that,
Jump
but
off the cliff.
why didn't the Eagles just fly the ring?
Yeah, you fucking little bitch! Don't get me started.
Because Shannon hasn't polymorphed into an eagle yet, does
Motherfucker!
Huh.
Yeah, I don't want to get shot down.
How
Captain
much?
Pebble shrugs and says, "If you want to jump the cliff, sure, it's pretty high up. It'll probably hurt you a little bit breaking the water, but then your own vessel's going to have to get close enough to get you out. Unless we're also
Well,
going to send a small detachment into the skiff hangar and secure that as well."
not entirely true, because if we were to hook up with our friends the merfolk and get some of that seaweed that we could chew, we could jump off the fucking cliff and swim for an hour.
Or I could just swim forever.
How
Okay,
high is the cliff?
he said we take some
100.
damage.
Depending
high,
on
Rob?
which part of the wall you jump from, 120 feet or more.
Yeah, it's like hitting concrete.
Not if
Head
you
first,
point your
baby.
toes and pucker your butthole.
Yeah,
Head
it
first.
still doesn't feel nice.
What if I just
Well-
challenge the leader to a duel and the winner,
Takes the entire fort.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll just all shoot you at once.
No, it's a one-on-one.
night.
Be like, well, that
Thank
guy lost.
you,
Fuck him.
my
He's gonna
DM.
shoot this guy.
This isn't a Disney movie.
Hands an idiot.
What if I just trade myself for Uncle Ben?
No,
I think that's a good plan.
no. Unless we can come up with an ethereal clone of you, no.
I am Uncle Ben.
Mm.
No, I'm not fucking losing anybody else.
It's not a loss; it's a trade.
Oh my god.
I'm not trading anyone else.
Because
then-
Gaining a member.
I am only gaining. It's only up from here, gentle folk.
But there's also down and left and right.
God fucking XYZ axis, motherfucker.
Plot by points.
I
So how do we intend on sneaking in this way? Is there a manifesto of their
Ooh, good question. If we're
people
smuggled
that are
in,
allowed in, and are any of them conveniently on vacation so we can disguise as them? Do we want to disguise ourselves as death cult members? All I remember is the black sash, and I don't think I have
Well,
anything like that.
I think that before that, the real question is, if they're smuggling us in,
Hmm.
how far into the fort do we get before they start cracking crates open to check inventory?
Immediately, if not sooner.
Yeah,
Well, I would
that they
assume that the
check.
first few I mean, these guys are professionals. They're not going to let us get.
Professional losers.
God, don't say that out loud. I am so sorry, Mr. Pebbles.
I
Not
thought he was
mean that.
talking about the bad
Oh,
guys.
yeah, I thought we were talking about the bad guys.
Yeah,
The bad guys are professional losers. I'm saying
That's what I
that
said.
that's
the
what
people
he's saying.
smuggling us in are professionals.
Oh my god.
That was a really good backtrack. I didn't know cats could walk that backwards that fast.
Ooh.
Do 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 do.
What are we
I mean,
doing?
yeah,
guess.
I don't know.
No, I'm trying to
Uh,
figure out if we get smuggled in, where are we going to be deposited?
At the fucking. We're just
Yeah, you're gonna be
walking out
deposited
the
at the
boat.
docks in the tavern common room, and they can get you ostensibly up to the warehouse and the courtyard grounds, but then you're not allowed in any of the other buildings except the warehouse. So at
Right.
that point is when you'd have to go sneaky beaky.
Hmm.
That's fine, but that's like half the battle. We've already gotten up the elevator shaft. You know what I mean? We're in the warehouse. No idea how they're going to explain, a couple officers getting out of the warehouse. But
That means the first half is B.
oh god,
What if we just fill the fortress with beans?
oh baked bean.
I didn't
What
even
about
think of that.
bees?
But
Oh.
bees.
If the way we're getting in is we're just getting put there.
Yeah. Excuse.
Bless you.
No.
Well, I mean, it
Thank
was
you.
worth the question of where do we get put?
Yeah.
You'll be blended in with the rest of the crew on the docks in the tavern common room, or working to help unload, essentially going up the soil staircase, courtyard, and warehouse. If
That's
you are wishing to do additional recon and sneak into, armory, mess hall, the magic prison tower, the Silvier's keep, if you think you can do it, that at that point, that's where I could see you enacting whatever disguise plan.
well. I think we have to weigh our objectives here. Objective 1: rescue my uncle.
Hmm.
And for all intents and purposes, for a lack of knowledge, this magic prison, we assume, I assume, sorry, I don't want to speak for anybody. I assume my uncle is still being kept in the magic prison. That does not involve going into the Solver Keep. Now, there's a high chance that if we start enough of a ruckus, brother will come down, sister stays in the keep like she did last time. We can handle that brother at that time. How much does the Thieves Guild that's supporting us want us to accomplish while we're here, other than rescuing my uncle? Are we ready to take everything down? Is our secondary objective to kill brother and sister? Like,
No, I'm a 25-meter target guy when it comes to this one because we're going in blind. Let's just get Ben and get out. If we kill someone along the way, all the better.
If we
However,
can save Ben, that is gonna be the priority. I still feel like if we can somehow convince these dumbasses that Elena does not have their best interest at heart, they can turn on them.
so
Obviously, I'm not banking on it, but
well, I think
It's
in
part of the
order
bank.
to convince them, I think removing what they feel that they have as a bargaining chip.
oh, for sure.
Right. So if we rescue Uncle Ben first and then we attempt to initiate dialogue, we've removed their bargaining chip, we've removed what they think is their trump card, and then we can say, hey, look, we got what we came for, but we need you to know, we need you to understand, we want you to understand this lady does not have your best interest at heart. And here's the facts, here's what we've seen. And instead of taking what we came for, fucking you guys up, doing great willy-nilly bullshit,
Uh-huh.
secured what we want, but we still want to, engage in dialogue.
risky business, but do you
Well,
think it'll work?
So
it's
the
better
Thieves
than straight
Guild,
death.
yeah, the Thieves Guild and Ally are like, if you don't give the signal that you need distraction, backup, or the fight is on, then we'll keep it as business as usual. You put your uncle back on ship, we sail the hell out of there.
Hmm.
If
Right,
you want us to go loud and you've got your ship standing by, we will attack, siege the fortress, seize the docks, seize this elevator shaft, allow you to do business, and if you want to keep going in and kill the Silviers, we'll hold it down.
Oh my god, I love them.
And
Bringing 2 vessels, we can sneak in about approximately 48 of your own loyal crew without it being too much of a notice. So you will have your own army, and any of our troops up there, you're welcome to command and lead yourselves.
And
These guys fuck pretty hard.
yeah, they do. I think starting the scuffle here at this point, you know what I mean? We're already up to elevator shaft. We're in their faces. We're in their business. We're in their house. Like, we're in the
We're
fucking
in
living
them.
room. Like, we're not starting this shit on the front lawn. We're starting it in the fucking living room. That may be putting us in a better position.
Oh, they have a living room?
Yeah. They have a family den and a formal dining room.
No, nobody wants this.
All right, we're getting on this fucking boat. Say we're God.
He's still got to
What's
make
got?
it to down
7
there. We're just
days left.
planning. I'm
gonna
glad that
go
you've
find-
got the chutzpah to go in there right now, but we're still prepping.
I don't
I think
want
we're
Uncle
overthinking
Ben
this
to.
by a lot.
Uh huh.
I put
Go
my
in
hand
there.
up for a high five.
Drop
I
the
high
nuke
five you.
and walk out.
This isn't
First-
Bulgaria or whatever.
Oh, what a fucking pull, my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Holy shit.
appreciate that shit. Holy fuck.
This is why we're all friends, or at least we play D&D together. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I'll go with the first part.
You're all my friends.
Me too. Yeah.
Losers.
Oh,
Oh.
What? What?
And now
Alright.
she's sad.
Oh.
Ooh, that's a win.
No. That's not a fucking objective. That's not even a side quest. That's not even an optional objective.
That's a main quest. That's a Easter egg.
Oh, okay. I'll accept the Easter egg. All right. Well, I want to prep some demo. I got 7 days, a little bit of time to prep some demo, because we like it to boom boom. I wonder if helping to alleviate this tunnel, which goes back to the little skiffy docks, collapsing that tunnel limits their reinforcements if we have to go loud. Collapsing that tunnel would limit their reinforcements, let them know that we understand the situation. We're not here, sneaking in blind. Like, we've come with some kind of a plan. They don't need to know if it's a 10, 15, or a 75% plan. They just need to know we mean business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I would like to ask, anything about the dimensions of this tunnel. Is it similar to the one that we've seen before?
Dimension
that's
the
about 8
dice.
feet wide. You're not going
How-
to get 2 people.
Is that enough information for me to understand how much it would take to collapse that?
It's 8 feet wide, built into the solid rock that is the island that this fortress was built on. So you would have to do some pretty good heavy-duty demolition. Not to mention, you'd have to probably embed the dynamite inside the walls and the ceiling and to get the intended effect.
So question, Prim, do you have create water? Can you do a 555 cube of water?
I don't think I have create water. I think I only have shape water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, only shape.
For those who are familiar with a water impulse charge, water is the most effective tamping tool for explosives.
I think that's gonna put her Twitch on a list.
No, that'll put Adam on a list he's already on as a 12 Bravo.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby, I'm on that list.
I have
They taught me too
concerns.
much. 5-31, baby. Engineer Bible.
P equals plenty. Let's go.
The only fucking formula that matters. My old LT used to have a fucking license plate. PEQ.
We're getting off topic here.
Sorry.
Good
Sorry,
save.
we're all on the list.
Classic.
pretty cool move. Yeah, what are we doing? You've got the dimensions of the thing.
I do, and I've got 7 days to prep it, which means Adam has about 7 minutes to pull up some PHB shit. Pull up Tasha's. Look at the spells I have that I don't have prepared because I can just swap them.
Whap them.
Ah,
Well, does anyone have to buy any prep items?
I want all of the explosives.
Oh, jeez. As long as you don't blow us up again.
No.
oh yeah, I'll just be using it every day that I can pull from my spice pouch. I will be pulling out 1 tablespoon of cinnamon.
That makes it a spicy detonation.
If I was streaming my Twitch, you would see the tab open that says cinnamon ? Deaf ?
Ah, I see you've learned my moves.
Show me your moves.
I
No.
only have the healing potion.
Tinctures of 9 grams of cinnamon.
God damn it! Damn it, Rob.
So create food and water.
Definitely need more.
Sorry, I gotta flip between like multiple PDFs.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with some of that shit.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water. Let me tell you what we can do with 2 liters of water.
Got a Mentos.
Drink it.
Just paraphrase and say
wait,
that
that's
you
Coke.
taught the characters.
Yep. There. Oh god, 30 gallons is a good amount.
There you go.
Okay, so
Success.
Alex knows pay for plenty. All right, so I've got an option. I've got options. I gotta swap the spell out. It's a 3rd level. You're working vigorously on this map, and I do truly appreciate that. Side question. In the where we are, how much explosives could I acquire and or components to create explosives could I acquire at that time? This cat can hold
Which
a lot.
explosives?
Just, I mean, do they have anything more than dynamite?
Sorry?
Do they have anything other than dynamite?
They have bombs and they have gunpowder kegs.
Yeah, right. Okay, so I'm thinking RE factor.
I don't think Rob's gonna make you roll for the difference between a pushing charge and a cutting charge, brother.
You know what?
Nope.
I was
We just
thinking
need to
Pen
roleplay
4 versus C4, but you know,
Yeah.
thank you for understanding me.
Yeah. Wish I didn't, but it's part of my cool life.
Yeah, cool things that we've done. Randomly applicable. 14 years ago when I was in 16 years ago.
Again, we're getting off subject here.
All right. How much
I love you, Adam,
explosives?
but come on.
Dynamite! I want to make explosives. That's really going to be...
You want to make them or you want to buy some?
Purchase. It makes it so much easier.
Bomb, gunpowder keg, or dynamite stick?
Dynamite stick.
All right. It is 25 gold a stick.
Can I get 40 sticks?
You got the cash.
I does. You can check my sheet right now. right, that's 1,000 gold for 40 sticks of dynamite. Anybody else have anything to add to this before we fast travel through our next 7 days of construction?
Want to buy healing pots?
I'm good. I'm ready.
I'm also good and ready.
I am prepared.
Okay. You guys are still on this map. All right. So, if we are done with the plan, make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan.
If you want to make God laugh, make a plan.
Plans are useless. Planning is useful.
No.
I think what I would like to do, if this is the plan that we're going with, get our 48 crew members in plus the officers. During the time that we have the next 7 days, I would like to, hopefully we have 48 volunteers.
You do. You easily have 48 volunteers.
Okay. I want them to get it as associated with this map as possible, doing fucking rock drills and looking through it. They got 7 days to learn this fucking map. We don't know who's going to be where, but they got 7 days to learn this map.
They say that's pretty easy and consider it done.
Okay.
Anything else? He asks.
I, Alex, do not have anything, and I open it up to the crew.
No.
All right, so are we all ready to fast travel through this? Then get to it?
Probably.
Prime, you said something about healing potions?
I'd like to buy some. Yeah, before we go.
I would also like to buy 2.
I always forget how much they are.
Same.
Big.
You can't say that.
He just
absolutely
did.
can say that. All right, so a potion of healing. Yeah, we want the common one.
We want to know how much they cost.
Healing versus greater healing.
Oh, what's that uncommon going for?
A common healing potion is going to cost you 30 gold. A greater healing potion is going to cost you 300 gold.
Oh,
That's a big difference.
the inflation. Wow. I'll take 2 common.
I'll take 6 healing potions. The regular ones.
The 30 gold ones.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
apothecary does tell you that she has a single superior healing potion.
Yeah, for how much is that?
7,000 jillion pieces.
Chili?
You have to ask. You can't afford it.
But what
She
is a
said she can let
piece?
it. She said she can let it go for 3,500 gold.
Nope.
I don't have that, but thank
Can
you
heal
for offering.
for more than that in a.
If I
Yes,
drink
no.
it in front of her, what's she gonna do to get it back?
Smuggle it in her
She
beehole.
tells you she's friends with the hangman and the executioner and the man who makes the iron trap.
Oh, cool. So I get what I want.
I'm not threatening anyone here, so
I'm just having a
I'm
good
just
time.
happy to buy
Pardon-
the regular healing potions. 6 of them. Thank you so much.
I'll take
Pardon my
2.
friend. He's riddled with syphilis, and I just gotta push Slay out the door.
Ooh, grass tastes bad.
Oh
Yep,
yeah.
there we go.
Lately, he's been
Bye-bye.
tasting color and smelling sounds.
I think it's salts.
Can I have one regular healing pot, please? It's
Absolutely.
all the same to you. Also, you said this is an apothecary, right?
Yeah.
Can
You
I
looking for some more
buy?
cinnamon?
No, I'm looking for components, Rob. I'm looking for some things that maybe she has.
Very well.
So,
Components up.
let's see. I don't want these ones. No. Does she have potato seeds? Just the seeds, like potato seeds.
The fuck?
Mhm.
AKA
Yeah,
potatoes.
she'll have 12, 16 potato seeds.
I would very much like to purchase those off of you, madam.
6 copper.
Side
6
hustle.
copper.
He's doing a
Okay.
compost bin.
Also, do you guys? Does she have fox gloves?
Fox glove.
Yeah, it's a bean.
She digs around, and she goes to her one cabinet that she has to unlock. And she goes, I do have some foxgloves. You do know what this is for.
Yeah, yes, I do actually, and I would absolutely love, even if you could just part with a few of them, it would mean the world to me.
She hands you a small pouch, leather pouch, with some foxglove in it. And then she said, that's going to be 6 silver.
All right, I'm going to give her 7 silver and thank her very much. All right, I am good.
Is there a place in town that sells spell scrolls? Is that a thing?
It is a thing, and you have to go to one of the few enchanters' towers or the Wizards Guild, and they have spell casting services and would also sell you a spell scroll.
This sounds very official. Is this not just like a regular store I could go to?
I mean, we're to regular
You could
both.
try a magic item vendor, but generally they are more of with the items, not scrolls.
So I was curious if they would have invisibility scroll for sale, but that's probably out of my price range anyway.
Hold on. I think I have one.
Huh?
I think I have one.
Why would you have one?
Oh, no, I don't.
Yeah, I was like...
I thought I
So we
did.
do this thing called looting the dead.
Yeah, yeah. Try it sometime. It's pretty cool.
We have?
Eh.
We've done this?
A lot of free stuff on these guys, you know?
Oh my god.
I have an administrative question. Sorry, real quick.
Nope. Next
Oh,
question.
okay. All right. Sorry.
Got 'em.
Back to you, Billy. Sorry about that, buddy.
Ask your question, you dingus.
What is the action economy of drinking a potion in this table that you're running?
1 per turn, free action.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's a
Okay.
generous
Rob is
god.
the-
He is very generous.
Those of you tuned in who are learning how to DM, take notes.
The thief rogue can down 2 with their swift hands.
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
things.
Captain Mask, you full up on your healing potions? For
I'll
your
probably
ring
need
thing?
a few things.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Got a potion of spare the dying?
You do what you gotta do.
I'm sorry. It sounded like he said no.
He's the captain. He can do whatever he needs to do.
Yep.
I do need to buy some potions.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'll just wait for everybody else to be done.
I'm good. You get your potions.
What'd you say the greater healings cost?
Yeah, the single greater healing that she has is 3,500.
Well, good. I'm not buying that.
Really?
Well.
She's got the common and the uncommon for much cheaper than that.
She's trying to pay off her student debts.
Yeah,
Living is expensive.
the uncommon is the greater healing. What do you mean?
She had one that was 3,500 for it's
Oh,
the superior, I
oh.
think.
Where's my thing? I always get confused which one's which.
Yeah, the greater ones were what, 300?
I don't think he said what the grade. Oh yeah, it was
Yes, he did.
3,300, 3,500. It just didn't scale very well, so my mind rejected it.
That's not how reality works.
That's how my reality works.
Classic.
Yeah,
That's an
30.
artisan.
The greater healings are 300, and the single superior healing is 3,500.
I will take 3 greater healings.
Oh, he's spending.
Hey, he gets himself into trouble, so.
Thanks you very kindly and says, "Please come back."
I feel like at
Okay.
this point, with the literal
Bye.
well over 1,000 gold we've spent here, we could at least have our name signed on the plaque or something.
And then I will take the next 3 minutes and soak my fucking ring in each one of them.
Nice. Smart.
Before you leave, Billy, she does ask, "Do you want some Werven poison? You want some torpor,
No.
serpent
No.
venom, midnight tears, malice,
all.
drow poison?"
I'm pretty sure that
Poison
stuff's
man.
illegal.
Pretty sure she
Not
doesn't
in
care.
Mirage. Not
Why
Miragean territory.
You're asking a lot of questions. that you
In
don't wanna
Thieves
ask.
Guild, she says, to you, "I know where you came from. I saw where you
Oh
walked
shit.
from. It's okay."
Ooh.
Yeah, No, I'm not with. Oh my god, this happens. I'm not with them. I just kind of
Yes.
by association and all that.
And also happen to know
Well,
Thieves Camp.
and also, yes, I also thank you, Prim. I also know Thieves Cat. Yeah. All right. Well, this makes me awkward. Bye.
Makes me awkward.
Yep.
Yes.
Didn't love
that,
it.
That
Did
tracks.
not love that. Goodbye, friend.
Quick curtsy.
Well, she
and we
seems
go.
nice. Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
seemed nice
she
enough.
had lots of things available for our venture.
The god of Kuo, go blessing with your actions in the world, as she lets you all part.
Beautiful. Thank you.
All right, are we all good now? Good.
Yeah, as we're gonna be, I suppose. And now we're on the road again. Someone sing the song.
On the road again.
Well, not that one.
Oh.
Sing the fucking real trap music one. You know the one. Anyway,
Real trapaholics.
thank you. Let's go. Let's fuck these people up.
Boy. Damn, son, where'd you find this one?
See, I've derailed the DM. I've done it. All right, let's go fuck up this keep. Let's roll dice to see if we kill them.
Oh shit! You're not on that.
We have dice.
There are dice in this game. Mm-hmm.
Where do you tell your ships to go?
Yes.
Because the one thing that you never came to plan, you had your crew study the map, and they did their little wargaming thing with rocks, and they sat down with the little Thieves Guild bubbas, and they went over some stuff. You do know where the position of the island is. And there was also talks about y'all stopping by and picking up some kelp to breathe underwater. Does that happen?
Oh, I threw it out there, but I didn't know if anybody was on board with that option.
None for me, thanks.
Where did the Thieves Guild want us to keep our ships? Because I know we have to be available for, or our ships have to be available and close enough to see the flare that they will also use as the signal.
Right. So they do know of a couple inlets around the Daggertooth Island, around the Hudson Island, that can see the fort at a distance. Obviously, they don't want to surround the fortress with just half a dozen ships just anchored off the way. They're gonna know.
Yeah.
So these ships have to be like tucked away, but within view, or behind some awful ways to where like somebody can be camped out on the cliff, see the signal, they relay a signal, and then the ship drops sail and is on their way in to start laying siege and additional assistance if you guys decide to go loud.
The beacons of Gondor.
Because from what I heard and understood, you guys are going to try for the sneaky beaky recon, pull Uncle Ben out, and just leave.
If we can,
That'd be dope.
yeah.
If we can, yeah.
So I would like to just establish that the signal from us is a firebolt.
That's when Captain Pebble puts a hand on your shoulder and goes, "Son, a firebolt. We're not going to see at a distance."
Captain Pebble already gave
air.
you the yellow parachute flare, remember?
Alright, fine.
He literally gave it to you for this
for
purpose.
that reason.
You know what? You're right.
It happens sometimes, yeah.
And I'm super thankful for that. I've just got friends. Just really miss my uncle.
Oh.
Well, then we should accelerate the proceeds.
Let's go get him.
Shall we proceed?
If I know where you're putting your vessel.
Captains, are we happy to use those inlets that the Thieves Guild knows about?
Yes.
Sure.
Well, what's the reaction time? Realistically.
How long would it take for our boats to get there? Yeah, that's a good question.
Hour and a half.
That's many, many turns.
6,000.
Yeah, it is a turn and or two.
Well, I can't think of any other place to hide a giant fucking boat, so.
Yeah.
Just wanted to make sure that you guys were indeed going to and have it on standby.
Yeah.
Yes.
There is also the question of, are we preparing anybody to attack the skiff hangar?
I would say someone should definitely watch it.
Okay, we can, from one of the little inlets around Daggertooth Island, we can absolutely watch it. That's no problem at all, Captain. but should we prepare a small skiff and also sail in, or are we stopping by your merfolk and getting this and then swimming in?
I don't think we should swim it.
So the skiff idea then?
Probably. We don't want to show up exhausted and with many people.
Oh yeah,
That's-
that was a thing.
Holy shit, he's making sense. Let's go. I like that. I'm amped up.
All right. You all split up amongst the two vessels. 24 of your members swap out with crew, and they stagger depart Onondaga, heading just around north past Daggertooth towards the sea fortress. This is going to take probably about a day and a half to get a good stagger on, so that there's a stagger depart and a staggered arrival. As the first vessel of whoever three is on here, you guys help out. Obviously, you are, yes, officers of the Masked Maiden, but you are encouraged from the ship's captain to help out with various activities on board, obviously.
I would
So,
definitely volunteer to be one
smaller
of the
vessel
three.
than even your brig of war that you're used to, so that obviously it doesn't have enough officers' quarters to give you the same courtesy, including you, Captain Mask. But they do have a decent area off to the side of their berthing area of double hammocks for you, whereas you're not in the triple hammocks like the rest of the crew.
Oh, hell yeah. Give me the sleeps.
I don't mind. I can cook.
And for that, you and that crew will get a morale boost.
Yeah, enjoy your food.
Oh, I'll boost my morale.
First vessel approaches the island. You notice that there's some scrambling on board. A lantern is handed up to the crow's nest. They flicker a light up there, on off, on off. And you see a little mirror reflection come from one of the towers. As you start approaching the hole in the middle of the island, from somewhere unseen, chains, pulleys begin to click as this giant wall of stone and rampart starts to sink down into the ocean to give passage for the vessel to come into the port.
Here's a question. Does it
Yes, go.
does it sound like they're releasing it, like dropping it, or they're cranking it?
Sounds like they're cranking it.
Oh.
Oh, they're fucking cranking it.
That's something that we should all be aware of. Who's on the first vessel?
Decide.
I don't think we made that
List.
plan yet.
Yep.
I know. Well, I know we got 24 veterans. I know of
It
the
didn't
three
sound like it was
officers.
important to your plan, so I was just hand waving it. But now that the artificer has made it important, you have to decide.
I would like.
Yay.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I would like to be on the first vessel.
2 more spots.
Sure, I will be on the first vessel.
Thanks,
One more
Commodore.
Don't make me regret it.
I will. Wow, everyone hates me. Now I know how you all feel.
I'm the only chick. I'm just worried I'd give it away, so I'd probably wait for the second vessel.
quickly, everyone, tell her
I
to
thought we
stay
were
free.
going as crews.
Yeah, we're going undercover. I just don't want to be noticed.
Right, I thought we were doing like our normal like groups. Right.
Normal split.
Yeah.
That tracks.
All right, well then I concede to that. So I'm with Mask.
Okay, then that makes Mask, myself, and Alex. So, there, your first three.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
Let's
Thanks.
fuck.
Yeah,
Alright, so the first three, as the rampart stone wall falls down, it's brought down. The vessel sails in, reef sails. They go to oars. You see the intricate dock work. It's large enough that there's also a trade galleon parked in there, but the trade galleon is parked at broadsides to where the cannons point out. And you can see that it is indeed manned by cultists and soldiers loyal to the Silvers. Is essentially their little dock protection. You notice the docks run along the side. You see the elevator shaft. You see the spiral staircase. You see the block and tackle pulleys, cranes designed to lift cargo off vessels, put it near the elevator, the mechanism that secures that. You do see the small crew that's operating the drawbridge wall by the end of the dock. You do see the hallway, the one end, and you do see what looks like a double decker tavern / common room. There's a couple other smaller vessels here. They're also in the midst of loading and unloading. So there's plenty of crew around. And because you guys have already been here before in the skiff hangar, you can already kind of recognize by sight the easily identifiable cultists and then the mercenary soldiers that make up this group, as they're the only ones walking around armed, weapons out, whereas it looks like the visiting crew, no swords, no flintlocks, but they're staying jovial. You can tell that they're not like on alert and like patrolling, obviously. The vessel makes dock. The captain, of course, is approached. It is like the most unofficial, melancholy way of, no customs report, no customs inspection as you're used to. The captain declares himself, hands off documents all over the rampart. The looks like the head honcho of the dock checks it out, looks at the seal, rubs his thumb over it, and rolls back up, hands it to him. He goes, welcome back. What do you have? He says, illicit stolen goods procured underneath letter of marque during the war. Not to be fenced in Cran ports. They say very well. Let's go to the office to discuss weight and discuss what you'll take for fencing from us. The captain nods. As the rest of the sailors start to make ready, you guys fall in to help unload the vessel. And this is where a couple of his officers mention to you, like, hey, we'll get you as close to getting up into the warehouse as possible to let you see that. So you guys begin working for the next kind of hour. You three try to stay close, and there's obviously a queue of goods from the other ships waiting to go up and down. Give me perceptions check, you first three.
Wrong one, sorry.
I guess I'm very focused on whatever pretending I'm doing.
All right, we got Prim seeing nothing. We got Alex Burton seeing nothing. Mask.
Yeah.
by virtue of keeping your eyes and ears open, you can tell by virtue of passing by that the Sylviers just offloaded a shitload of obsidian in the warehouse, and they told you, or they mentioned out loud, that it was heading for the silo.
Well, then I will relay said information to the rest of my compadres.
Ah, yes, the ominous silo. Thank you, Commodore.
Very spooky, very, very spooky.
We should detonate it.
In about 2 more hours, you guys queue up. You swap out with some crew that was waiting as they're next up, and you three are able to go up the shaft. You loaded your cargo onto the elevator. They crank it up. You guys walk up the staircase, and you come out into the brightly lit courtyard. You can tell that on top in the courtyard, it's not so much tense, not so much under guard, but there is a few of the garrison that is nearby, kind of chilling on like barrels and whatnot, chatting. But you can tell they're kind of in a security posture or a security perimeter to like keep visiting crews contained from where the elevator dumps out into the courtyard over to the couple of warehouse buildings. When you get to the warehouse, you do notice a few more armed garrison members guarding kind of like the entrances and watching people come in and out of the big doors. And the time it takes you to move cargo over to the warehouses, and you see that the warehouse is like half full, half empty. You see that there's like you can tell from virtue of dust. Some crates, there are a few like 3 or 4 crates that have been sitting here for a while. And then you can tell the matter of this warehouse, it's designed to hold all sorts of things: crates, kegs, large bulk items, commodity goods. And you can even at a glance can see all the various nations' tax stamps and on goods. Like they have almost any kind of cargo from any one of the nations here. The armory is busy as hell. They're cranking out metal. You hear the hammer going, rattling, and whatnot. You see armor, you see weapons, you see unfinished rifle stocks being polished off and whatnot, and affixed with rifle bores. You see the mess hall, and you see that like it is filled of rancorous sailors and soldiers. And then you see like the stairs up to like the ramparts and the rest of the keep. And you see that they have posted flintlock rifle soldiers on all the tall tower parapets. And you three, as you're helping load cargo in, you see a couple familiar faces go from the mess hall up the stairs towards the keep, and it is the 4 mercenaries that you fought down in the skiff hangar.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
You see, they're fine. You see, they're walking just groovy.
You're talking
Oh,
about the
there
ones
they are.
we killed, and then they fucking resurrected themselves?
Oh, I'm sorry. You saw the 3 familiar ones, and there's an additional one that you haven't seen yet walking with, as you all need to be reminded.
Ah, good. Excellent.
And then the 4th member, whom you haven't seen.
Oh, it's Purple Thanos?
It's Thanos.
Orc
Orc
Thanos?
Thanos. Yep.
A new secret hell thing.
It's Thanorc.
All right. Well, that sucks.
They walk up towards the larger keep that has the nice double large doors, and you can see that literally the cultists are guarding these steps, and it seems the cultists keep the regular mercenaries and guardsmen away from here, even though there's riflemen on the parapet walls that overlook the courtyard that goes up the stairs to this keep. And they disappear behind the doors up there. It's at this point when you guys are almost in the midst of unloading, like you're going deep within the warehouse to drop off crates. One of the other crew, Thieves Guild crew, not one of your crewmen, they're also commingled in with them. Asks if this is your chance for you three to break away or do a disguise, or if that's going to be later. They say it where nobody else can hear them.
I'm not. Does anyone other than me have disguise self?
I can.
I mean, pretty sure we could finagle a disguise.
Do we want to do the sneaky beaky at the moment, or do we want to wait for the next day when the other crew arrives and we have all officers?
Well, we should wait until everyone.
I agree. Because if we hit the oh shit button and we're at half force, that's bad.
Yeah. Patience is key.
You passed the test. All right.
Hell yeah.
Again, people listening, take DM notes.
No. Carefully.
I think I have the lighting completed. All right, so you finagle your way back down to the docks, as I feel like you're swapping out. It's at this point the other three are now approaching on their vessel, and much like the same matter, those of you in the dock, you hear that gets called out. Approaching vessel, you can hear somebody identifying it as look, it's the tiptoeing lizard. She's from where you guys are nestled in the back of this cave, you do see the lantern on their little crow's nest flicker. And they go, they've got the signal, raise the gate. You see them start cranking on the pulleys. Drawbridge lowers into the ocean. The vessel starts coming in. For the rest of you three, you see it much like the way I described it when the first three came in. You pull off to the side, sails reef. They use oars and ropes to get it into the docks. Same thing. Captain comes forward, blank goes down. They exchange documents, ascertain that it is legit, and everything's explained where you guys can stay or be. They say there's a common room here. They've got ale, they've got rum and grog, and a little bit of food, not much. And they explain the off-limit areas: the hallway down to the side, and anything past the warehouse. If you were caught, you'll be escorted back. Another person caught again, you'll be asked to stay aboard your vessel. And if there's a third instance, your crew will have to leave immediately. And obviously, no carrying of weapons out in the open. All your armament is to remain on board. Cannon portholes closed. If you're found with the weapons, it's a warning. Found again, same thing. First is warning. Second, you're to retain on the boat. Third, you're asked to leave. As it's at this point you all are able to commingle and meet up with one another and take accountability as the captains go do official work to make everything seem like everything's going to plan. So, what would you like to do?
I would like to appraise the incoming officers and crew, everything that we've seen, compare contrast to the map and rock drills, just try to fill them in with as much information as possible. Tell everybody about the fourth mercenary and the Solver Keep being guarded exclusively by the Death Cult. Just fill everybody in, really.
Take positive reinforcement and stuff it in my jacket.
I'm gonna take a bowstring and put it in my pocket.
I've got my repeater pistol tucked into the back of my belt under my coat. But I don't carry a powder horn or anything like that, so.
I can keep my wand tucked into my boot.
Also wants.
Also, Cat is not with me. Cat is not in existence at the moment.
Good, because that'd be a loud giveaway.
That'd be a very,
Yeah.
very fucking recognizable giveaway for. I just wanted to. I feel like some of the time it's like, well, I need to dictate, you know.
You've given away your position.
We might as well get on the move.
Mm-hmm.
I can't move anything, so.
Yeah. So you guys are the party token. Like I said, you met at the docks. You can say you meet in the common room, but yeah, what would you like to do first?
I think we should kind of beeline it.
Yeah, straight shot.
2.
Warehouse as nonchalantly as possible.
Yeah, and eventually the magic prison.
Yeah, I think we, this lift is a definite intentional move. Go up with, whatever cover we need, moving equipment, and blah 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 blah, all that other stuff. That was beautiful.
So you make it to the courtyard. As you can see, like I said, the armory is busy. They have some folks going on there, and you have some of the soldiers and whatnot in like a weird spaced out perimeter, letting people come off of the staircase, come to the warehouse. But it looks like they're holding a loose perimeter to prevent you from going anywhere else in the courtyard.
Hmm.
I had thought this far ahead.
Can we see where, like, the tower that we think Uncle Ben is in from here? Or are we
Yeah,
kind
would
of
be
blocked
this
off?
one.
Yeah. Is that the...
Magic prison.
We just need to find a way over there.
For the new 3 that just showed up, perception check.
Okay.
A new 3.
Yeah, the second
Yeah,
ship.
the second boat.
You guys, yeah. Mask and or Slate and Rich. I counted
Maybe.
myself. My bad.
Aw.
Oh,
You're here with us. Don't worry.
I'll roll.
See what we got.
Piloting one of the
Jesus Crimbus.
veterans.
Yeah, one of the half masks not wearing half masks. Slate, you can see it from across the way. Not the first floor, the second floor of that tower. You see built into the stonemasonry, built into the carvings, arcane symbols that you have seen before. And it's not, you kind of see what looks like zone of truth markings, but it's definitely anti-magic field on the second floor of that tower.
okay.
You can tell from the way it's guarded as well down below that it's pretty secure spot. It's guarded by both a mix of cultists and a mix of guardsmen. Rich Storm and the veteran denote while you're looking at the finer details. Definitely see what looks like cleric of some sort walk up pull out a mace, drop it into a bucket, pull out what looks like a spell component pouch, drop it in a bucket, and takes off his holy symbol off around his neck and drops it in a bucket, and then he enters the door.
Okay. Just leaves his tools at the door, as it were.
Wow, that is actually a clue.
I mean, like, we did that too.
Yeah, but I wonder if
alright.
that. I wonder. All right, but I guess my question is:
Is it like a fucking arcane
it-
metal detector?
yes, is it a security checkpoint, or is he doing it because it nullifies, and he doesn't want to risk his equipment being nullified?
Could be both.
Why not both?
No, it's just something we have to think about. You can't rush in all willy-nilly. Imagine rushing in and losing all of your, enchantments and magical items being completely nullified permanently.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I could try it. I could test it.
I mean, I could always flick a rock through what we suspect is the barrier, put a little light on it, a tinker, flick it through there, and if it loses the magical tinker, then we know that it's gonna permanently nullify something. You know what I mean? But we could also, Slate, you seem to have the most insight on this. Looks like you've seen this before, but would a physical destruction of the arcane runes or maybe a displacement of the bricks in the building disrupt that magical field? Or what do you
No
think?
fucking idea. I just know what it is.
Yeah. No,
I mean, I know what it's called. I don't know, like, the properties of it.
Just try to come up with a plan.
I mean, that's fine, but, like, my best guess is your best guess.
Oh, okay. Nuke it.
I have some stuff I don't want to lose, but I also have other stuff I don't really care about.
Yeah, no, I get you there.
Like, I have a wand of fireballs fucking stuck in my shoe. I really don't feel like losing that.
I don't feel like lose.
Birch's eyes widen and he does the Stewie Griffin head turn.
He just slowly looks up at him at that 45-degree turn.
You have what?
Excuse me?
Yeah. It goes off for, like, no reason.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, the first thing is we have to get past, like, this here triangle.
The courtyard barrier.
Which, I mean, I might be able to do, but it's, like... Do we just send some of the crew to, like, mob the guys?
Well, I mean, from what we've seen, is it kind of like this... Exactly what he said, that triangle, and then the door here on the plan north side? And we're all
there's a couple doors on that north side of the warehouse that big enough to let people come in and leave. There's also the small door for like non-people, just regular people walking in and out. But yeah, like this group that's kind of like in the corner of the warehouse, they're like the group that's like inside guarding it, watching people monks it, and then you have like the guys that are like distanced from the armory, and then the other guys that are just kind of like in the middle, but they do like casually like look over and make sure everybody's like nothing suspicious is going on, and visitors are staying within the area, and not like going anywhere. Like nobody's
presence.
sneaking off to the lot, or nobody's thinking they can come eat at the mess hall.
Oh. In our time in the warehouse, have we noticed any other doors, exits, or does it feel like we're pretty well supervised?
So it is only the doors that are supervised. Where there's people being watched. Obviously, if you go deep enough into the warehouse, like none of them can see you there. Like you could essentially dip behind some crates out of view.
Right. Okay, I mean, I relay this to the crew, tell them I could spend a minute, create cat, load it with 42 pounds or 40 pounds of dynamite. Have that as a plan.
What happened to going in sneaky?
Yeah, sneaky.
Oh, I know.
What happened to keeping the sneaky?
I agree with the keep it sneaky. I agree with
do you?
I do.
As your immediate intention is to have a bomb.
No, my immediate intention is to have a backup plan.
Mm.
Mm.
I have no desire to
fair.
pull Cat into this town square. But if the shit gets hot, I don't have time. And we all know how versatile Cat can be in a pinch. And if it means
Fair.
breaching the door of the magic prison and hoping to dislodge some bricks and maybe fuck up a, location-based spell, I would like to try that. We know he's on the second floor. I'm not worried about hitting. Well, we don't know if he's on the second floor, but I'm not worried about hitting the foundation of it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Plan B, cat bomb.
Hey,
In
plan-
warehouse is
Yeah,
there. Yeah.
Plan A.1.
bomb.
I mean, is that something we want to do? Do we want to make the cat bomb?
I mean, you can always have it ready.
Yeah. As long as you don't blow us up again, I'm fine.
I am sorry.
He's not.
I actually am.
You can hear in his voice the way that it is.
You're not wrong.
You can hear that he isn't, by the way it is.
Yeah.
As I chuckle.
Yeah, I mean, they did say they had food. Can I go get some food?
Yeah, I mean we're
Okay.
gonna spend the night.
I'm gonna go get some food.
Is it evening time yet, or like what's the time of day?
Yeah. It's evening time.
Are
Yeah,
they?
that's fine
Is this
for
a
me.
well illuminated courtyard? Like, what are our prospects of a nighttime recon?
You do see that they have torch sconces by the doors. You do see that they've got lanterns hanging up at staircases, and you do see, even in the warehouse they have candle sconces to light it up and whatnot. And you do see by the pseudo guard posts that they also have lanterns like on like a unlit lanterns sitting on like barrels around out, ready. So as you guys head back downstairs, yeah, there's like torch sconces in the spiral staircase. You get down to the docks. They've got a couple of lanterns here and there and torch sconces there to keep light inside the dock chambers. As you go to the tavern common room that you're allowed to go to get drinks and food while waiting, same deal. They got candles on the tables. There is a small hearth, and there's hanging lanterns with from the ceiling. Even though the ceiling's low, it's like 10-foot ceilings in here.
Any useful gossip we can hear while in the tavern?
Oh, juicy gossip.
The scuttlebutt, the ear
Just
hustle, as they say.
anything that we have
Rebuttals.
missed, maybe they caught. Who knows?
I'm about it.
Quick question: does it seem as though the crew from the visiting ships is kind of kept in a corner, or is there like a decent intermingle of the mercenaries that are stationed here? Or are we like exclusively in the green room?
When you come to the tavern common room down in the docks, it is a mix. You can definitely tell that there's a flux of cultists and garrison mercenaries and soldiers and guards that come out of the hallway and come here to get a drink and catch some food. And there is some commingling. There is some brevity where they're like, you scout, come back, time to win the another 40 silver off you in this game. And they're like, well, let's start off where we left off. So like there are some like familiarity between the guards, the garrison, and some of the guest sailors.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, I would like to jump in on a game of whatever with some of the crew that I sailed in with and worked with throughout the day. If they're, commingling with some of the established guards here, whatever that
Absolutely.
game may be.
I'm going to let you all. Actually, is it called investigation? I'm going to let you all roll an investigation check to commingle, act normal, and see what you can find out on your own.
Finger guns for everyone.
A fucking 11 with a +9.
A 9/11.
Never forget.
Flat roll. 16. Damn it, it's a 2.
We rolled the same. Oh God, Slate is fucking in the goddamn zone.
He sees all where he is, Slate.
All right, so we got Alex with an 11 in his game, Bridgestorm with a 2, critical success from Slater with a 29, Primrose with a 13. So Alex, you get your game. You start playing a couple rounds of 3 Dragon Andy. And they're talking about the war. They're saying word is on the street. The Meresians and the Cran can't decide together who to go in, which deer gun port to take. You hear them kind of armchair admiral it and say Hartwick would be great for the Meresians. They would control more of this region. They'd prove themselves as a greater threat to the other 4. Right now, they're kind of like a joke. To which he laughed, and they said, no, the elves definitely have a plan for Hartwick, because if they control Hartwick, then Avondale, Hartwick, and would be a great way to spear back into taking Avocava to take control of the region between Gateway and Celadon Shores. As you try to ask, like, where are they looking at, and they're actually trying to decide whether or not they should take Manulus or they should take Ilion, the 2 ports further into the Olane. Bridgestorm, you heard nothing. Nothing of interest. Everybody kind of like notices that
Street
you're half
vibing.
off and kind of just like gives you a head nod or whatnot, and just chilling. Before we get to the 29, Primrose, you're definitely mingling, eating some food. You talk about a recent shipment that came in from Dairy Cane with a Tomo cane, and they wish that they're kept some in the larder. Instead, you definitely hear that a shipment of leaves came in from Onondaga, and they know that not all of it went in the larder, and there's a crate in the back of the warehouse. And you definitely hear this group of soldiers with their little familiar guest sailors that didn't come on either one of your vessels talk about sneaking in there tonight to go get a box so they can roll them up their own cigarettes. Slate.
Oh,
For
I
29.
encourage them.
Oh, nice. For 29, you definitely hear what must be a sergeant or a lieutenant talking, as they mentioned that the Solviers got a little their recent addition, the skiff hangar bay, because of the intruders they had not too long ago. The amount of skeletons that have popped up because of that attack, they're being kept in the prisons down there. So they've had to move the rest of the mundane prisoners back up to the tower in the northwest part of the courtyard. They do mention, as they are expecting a shipment tomorrow, the lieutenant says he's got to go on board tomorrow to receive some kind of box of magical chalk to give to the tower wizard in order to reinvigorate the anti-magic circle on the prison in the northeast tower.
That's why I always say Slate's my favorite.
Sounds like you can wash the runes off. If Brim can control water, she can break the fucking seal.
I can create 30 gallons of it, and then she can control it and wash the fucking walls.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think you both can do that.
Hell yeah.
And I don't know the specifics of your spell, but like, we may be able to do that from just standing out in the courtyard, each of us distracting a guard while you guys try to work your magic.
Yeah.
Well, we also may have some people who are unintentionally a possible out, I guess, or a distraction, because the guys over there were mentioning that they might be considering doing some sneaking tonight.
Little class 6 heist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could alert the guards to stay in the warehouse and catch them in the act, and that's when we go.
God damn it, Slate. Talking.
Well, for the specifics of my spell, I can create the water. If I don't have anything to put it in, it's just 30 gallons of water that splashes over the floor.
It sounds like all you have to do is wash one rune off, and I'm assuming that breaks the circle. I'm not a super duper magic user, but Prim, if like one of your runes gets washed away from your fucking rituals, I'm assuming your ritual doesn't work.
Any freestanding water. Yeah.
Yeah, so you make it, I move it.
Yep, that sounds like a fucking... That's a 4 for you?
I can do it at a range of 300 feet. What's your range on create?
Yeah. Golly, let me pull it up.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's right next to you, and you throw it 300 feet.
No, I think that the point is
No.
if I can create water 30 feet away, I don't have to get, sorry, it's 30 feet. I don't have to get all the way across the courtyard. But even if I created it in a obscure area, she can move it.
You could create it like on the ceiling.
Right. And she
no
can
one's
move
looking.
it.
How high are the ceilings in?
Like 10 feet, 8 foot. Like 8 foot in the passageways, 10 foot in the rooms. Like, because this is all
this is real low
carved out of
ceiling.
solid rock.
So
yeah.
Then how am I seeing a second floor here?
We're in a courtyard here.
No. You're in the docks in the cave.
I meant
but, like the tavern and common room is built in, and it's 2 floors. Like,
I think we were talking
you
about the
walk
magic
in-
prison.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How high up does this courtyard go?
To the sky.
Okay, so we can create it
shit.
30
But
feet
it's
above their
got-
head, and then Prim can just fucking move it. All we have to do is pull an Arn at ground level.
Mm.
You know, a little fucking Gateway City shuffle.
And everybody says I come up with the crazy stuff. Listen to this guy.
You still come up with the crazy stuff, yes?
You
Yeah.
do.
And then we shoot tomato
It's not a
poison
bad
at
thing.
them.
So here's another question. Crazy, right? Did we notice any barrels of water or any existing water in this courtyard?
But
No.
Is that a hard no, you said?
That you do not see standing water or what would look like a barrel of water from the courtyard.
Okay.
There were like
enough.
maybe barrels, but unknown contents.
Fair.
So let's see. How would you count? So if the runes are on the side of the prison, right?
starting with 1.
Are they on the outside of the prison on the wall, right?
I
You
had
saw
to see
them.
them from the outside,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming they're on the outside around the second level. I'm just trying to. Oop.
Good one.
You heard it? He's trying to oop.
You did the old Midwestern oop.
So if you can.
True class.
So that's 5 hexes times 70 is 350. The room's got to be standing like on this guy to do it, if that's
Yeah.
kind of how I'm reading that. So a little like in front of this motherfucker, kind of, or over here, or.
Oh,
sorry.
I did not do the scale on this.
I was gonna say, what is the scale on
Oh,
these
'cause I
hexes?
was reading the 70 feet here.
That's
Yeah, I
the
didn't- I'm sorry.
vertical.
I was working on another map, getting it ready.
I'm so
let's
sorry. That
just
was
say-
Adam's notes for the vertical.
Yeah, it's like 25. Hang on, let me go. Let me actually change it.
If it's anything, if it's 50 or less, we're golden. We can do it within the controlled space.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, 25 feet a hex.
Prim can do it like,
Yep.
fucking right in the doorway where no one can see her, or like here, and we all just, I don't know, do something stupid.
Well, like I said, we have a potential distraction anyway with those guys who are trying to steal from this place tonight.
You know, maybe it is an opportunity to create the water and put it in place. Maybe we don't have to do this, wham bam simultaneously. Getting the water into place could be a part of it, and then
Wham bam simultaneous ma'am.
Yep. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts?
If you want to go low and slow, we can do it.
We've done that so far, and we haven't been shot, murdered, or suspected this entire time.
Yet.
There's still time.
Oh, there's more than enough
Yeah,
time.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Well,
I
the
like when we
Whatever's
try
clever,
things
man.
sneaky.
I haven't
The
created
only-
the cat bomb yet, too, because I didn't feel comfortable leaving it overnight in the warehouse. How am I going to hide the cat bomb? Thank God, because these fuckers are going to go in there and ransack the place.
The only flaw I see is they have to fucking actually do it.
Alright, so
They're
let's
just
do
talking
it.
about it.
Prim, didn't you say you encouraged it? Like, can we encourage
I was
it?
encouraging it because
Good
I
enough.
saw an opportunity.
Yeah.
And
This is happening.
if that's successful, we have to let them know it's happening. We can't let them get away with it.
Mm-mm.
So we have to get them to commit and have these guys go in after they commit to doing whatever they're doing.
So here's a question. Of the crew that came in with the Thieves Guild, we can see that, like, the guards, the mercenaries, the death cult are mingling. Maybe the warning doesn't need to come from us, a fresh new face, first time here. But if the warning came from someone that they've seen many times before, someone from the Thieves Guild, it may be a more credible source than just, random people with sticks in their boots coming up and saying, you know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm putting down?
Sure, but their most senior guy is going to be gone as far as I know.
Yeah.
And even still, who do we tell to tell them?
Fuck, I got no idea unless we drop rumors at the bartender.
Which could totally make it right back to them.
Right. I mean, we got to pick who's the most diehard loyal motherfucker here other than the Death Cult. Because we know the Death Cult shares a very, very different opinion.
Isn't the guy Captain Pebble here?
No.
Oh no. Who the fuck
But-
drove us in?
Two of the captains that he knew that have, passage here and work for a contract for the Silviers.
Then I would guess
Probably
one
our
of
best
them or
bet,
their
yeah.
officers would be our best bet.
Yep. And
Fair
then,
enough.
yeah, and maybe even the Death Cult. Because remember what we heard from our rescued crew. The mercenaries here, tended to their duties. The Death Cult was very much, can't wait to kill you. They obviously have a grudge.
They kill you very much.
I just want to exploit as much as we can.
I just want to get Uncle Ben out of here and then
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
out of here.
Yes.
That as well.
With the boom boom.
I don't want to deal with Thanos over there.
Yeah.
You mean Thanork?
Yeah.
Is he in the bar with us?
No, he was. He
No,
went
they
up to-
left.
He was in the mess hall in the courtyard, and then went up to the keep.
Ah, okay. He doesn't
You
even
guys are
tread
the-
with the commoners,
Yeah.
the contractors.
All right, well, I've given my ideas, and if we want to commit to one of those, great. If not, then something else.
Okay, so inform one of the captains that brought us here to try and get the distraction going to get those people caught. And while they do that, Alex, you wanted to create the water but not move it just yet. You want to wait for a more opportune time for that part?
I was just thinking,
He's got to be close to do it.
yeah, I've only got like 35 feet, 30
I mean,
gallon
if you
puddle.
create it next to Prim, she can just fucking yote it
Truth.
wherever.
Yep.
So if
Okay.
you just create it 30 feet in the air, she can take control of it immediately. Which, my best guess would be somewhere over here.
Yeah, but that's like 300 feet away from me.
No, like we go over here while the
How-
guards are distracted.
Oh, I get what you're saying. So distract these guards here, the courtyard guards. And then we move through the courtyard under the cover of darkness. Position ourselves in this space. Create water. Prim washes the runes. And then Bravo 6 goes dark into the magic prison?
I mean, it'll raise an alarm. So I don't know what's going to happen after that.
Cat bomb.
Something is going to happen, and we're going to have to react to it quickly.
Cat
I'm
bomb.
assuming they're going to go try to lock down the prisoners, and that's when we may have to start getting less beaky.
Yeah. And more freaky.
Well, make them beaky. Come on.
Rob, what are the guards dressed in?
Close.
Armor.
Gambersons, little padded armor, some leather armor. You can tell like the head honchos, the sergeants, lieutenants wear like hide armor and like patches and whatnot.
Could I pass for one if I like modified my armor a bit?
Yes.
There's our in.
It's beautiful.
You could.
We only need one person to get in and see what's going on in the prison.
Okay. Very well. The group of
My headset give out.
The group of near dwellers as the night falls give each other the eyebrow signal, and they all calmly get up from the tavern and exit stage.
Hello?
Center.
We can hear you.
Yep.
We gotcha.
Hi, Billy.
Okay.
So, all right. So yeah, the group about to go steal the weed leaves. Who are you guys?
Oh.
Who are you guys informing?
Oh shit! One of the captains. I thought we had more time.
I sounded like you had a plan.
Okay.
Yep.
Several.
So you tell one of the captains, and the captains look at you all and is like, "You want me to go tell the guards?"
Yes. They'll more likely believe you than us.
Safe and sound. Very well. You said they're going into They get the details from you, and they go, "Okay." And the captain takes his leave. Walks up to one of the more heavily armored guys, and says, "I'm afraid I just saw some folks up to no good slink off. I do believe they're heading for a warehouse for a particular shipment of some very fine grass. You will most likely find them in the warehouse by now. I understand the privacy and the rules set forth are as important. I just want to show good faith." The guy looks at it and goes, "Yeah, thank you. Thank you for letting us know. Interesting to know that there's no honor amongst privateers of different nations as well. Guess that makes sense, that you're not being a filthy pirate and all. Appreciate it." He gives a nod. One of the other sergeants grabs like 4 guards, and they start beating feet up the staircase. What do y'all want to do?
Pursue.
I mean, are these guys? So I'm assuming these are the ones he told.
No, you guys are in the common room tavern.
I was explicit. I thought when I was talking about these two.
Uh,
Because it doesn't make any sense for us to want these guys anywhere else but here.
okay. Yeah, that I wasn't tracking because you guys
Okay.
stayed in the tavern room the whole time. So okay, so it's
So yeah, once we tell the captain, I am gonna be in here, hopefully with everybody else. Because once these guys get told, hopefully they duck into the warehouse, and that's when we start executing the rest of the plan.
so you would inform the captain who would come with y'all.
Hello?
You informed the cap. Hey, Billy.
Thank God.
Okay, we've heard you the whole time, by the way.
Classic.
Sorry,
He
guys.
just couldn't hear us.
It's all good.
Yeah.
We're just letting you troubleshooting purposes. So from up top in the courtyard, you go along with one of the captains after the group left, and you inform on them that they're currently in the warehouse pilfering drugs. And sure enough, that takes guards down. The other one gets interested and draws closer to the warehouse as in moments of the first ones entering the warehouse, you faintly hear the distinct authoritative, "What are you doing?" And doesn't sound like a straight up like to death fight, but it definitely sounds like, quit resisting kind of a fight.
Now I motion to Alex and Prim. And now is the time.
Alright, does it look like we can move across this courtyard?
Definitely within view of the guards, yeah.
Do it nonchalantly. You don't have to go far. You only have to go about here. Or maybe closer to the wall, if it's dark.
I mean, I guess nonchalantly make it look like we're trying to get a better vantage point, you know what I mean? Be out of the way, but like, if I put this water 30 feet in the air, Prim, can you catch it, move it?
Yep.
And then try to wash off a rune on the sidewall?
I sure can.
All right. I will expend a third level spell slot to do this. And go.
Moving. So I attempt to wash off a rune with the said water.
What spell are you using to make water there, Alex?
Create water.
Can you link it?
Yes, I can. It is a create food and water. Just 30 gallons of water, but I don't have a container in it. But I know that her spell can move way more water than that.
Yeah, and I was ready
can do
for
like
him to toss us out.
She can move 100 flipping foot of it.
So he conjures up the water in the air. You immediately verbal semantic control it, sending it towards the band on the second story of this building that has the intricate carvings, and the water splashes up against it. You definitely see one of the guards at the door kind of go, huh? And like look around the corner as the So you throw the water up at the wall, and it collides with the brick or the stone with an obvious crescendo of water crashing against brick. What else are you doing with this water right now? Because this guy's now, and he's going to go
Right.
look.
Send
at
it.
where
Send
the
it over the
water's at.
fucking edge. Send
Yep.
it over the edge into the ocean.
Send.
I also
Okay.
yell to him, try to distract him, and be like, "Hey, you sure they haven't come out of the warehouse yet? They may need help."
As the one guy was like, and he goes to look, and Slate makes a deal of like, hey, says what he says,
They've been in there a
and
while.
the water slides down and off over the edge. The guy looks over and says, it'll be all right. Just stay over there. They'll be back out. He walks back.
Any
He
change in
lazily
the?
walks back to his post.
Is there any reaction to the magical prison at all?
Not that you all can see from out here. As the torchlight lights up this little courtyard, it's partly cloudy night sky. You see there's lights on in the Solvier's keep.
Does the room look washed
Mess
up at
hall.
all?
Again, there's no torchlight up that high on the wall. You can't see.
Alex, try your uncle.
I can't try him. He has to try me.
How far does sending go?
I don't have it. He does. Sending.
I mean, message, whatever.
120 feet.
Fucking.
Might be worth a shot.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Can
Just
we
trying,
just take
man.
one step closer, casually, one hex further?
Kind of almost like we're backing up away from whatever commotion's gonna come out of that door. Just be like, guys, I really don't think that they're doing okay in there.
They ain't out yet.
Just try to hit anyone in there. If it works, it works.
Yeah, I'm gonna send it to my uncle. Just tell him we tried to break the runes. Can you use magic?
The one you're using is message, right?
Yes, it is the cantrip message. Let me link. Ah, fuck.
It fizzles as you're just pointing in a random direction,
I mean, I was pointing towards this.
so nothing happens.
Maybe the stone's too thick.
Probably. Can anyone create something without seeing it?
No, I don't have unseen servant. I'm not a warlock yet.
Yet.
Prim, do
Yeah,
you
what
have
the fuck
anything
is he
you
yet?
can
At this
cast
point,
in?
you hear the commotion starting to die down in the warehouse.
Do I have any what?
Any spells you can cast in the prison without actually seeing a target? Like, is there anything you can try to cast in that floor space? Because if not, kind of fucked. And we have to do something else.
No, I don't think so. So unless they can feel stronger once they realize that it's not there.
That's too late.
You hear guards coming out of the warehouse. You see them having detained some crew members of another vessel, marching them towards the staircase, saying something about, "We are bringing you back to your ship, to your captain, to inform them of this infraction." You see guards escorting other guards out, very disappointed, telling them that they're going to pull all the ship duty as they all both leave the warehouse, escorting them down.
Yeah, it's cool if I try something like fucking insane.
Yep, fucking
Yeah.
now or never. Let's do it. Go loud.
Alright,
Oh boy.
I'm gonna go in here, out of sight, try to shift my armor to look like as close as I can to those guards. Do I have disguise self?
I like the energy though.
Oh, yeah, I would like to, while he's doing this, I would like to encourage the group to maybe, rubberneck. Let's go investigate that warehouse,
I don't, but I'm gonna try and deceive them. That I'm one of the guards, just a different guard who's coming back to make my rounds in that prison. Since they're just door guards,
I get
apparently.
it.
I have no idea.
Dip out of sight, change uniforms.
Basically, yes.
What uniform
Yeah.
are you changing into?
The cool one. Come on.
The one I just shit.
Not
No,
quite
no,
an
no, Slate.
officer.
Slate. I understand that you were doing a
I've-
quick modification and doing your thing and going in, but Alex, what uniform are you changing
Oh,
into?
I was adding to his story to dip out of sight.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
I got seriously confused.
Hey,
Okay,
if I need to go, I have disguise self. I will disguise myself.
Slate comes out of the stairway hutch. You can tell that he definitely moved things around. He's definitely got the gait. He's definitely got the air of "fuck you." This is my, this is my post, and kind of like ignores you all and walks past you all, making it heading
All right, I'm
towards
having to pull
the.
some main
out.
character energy for a second.
Are you beelining it over here?
Yep.
I love that. I love that.
Uh,
feeling.
but as you guys are kind of like gawking, everybody but Slate, give me a perception check.
Everybody but Slay. It's time to slay him now.
Not me.
You're too busy being
'Cause
awesome.
You need to give me
That's
a deceptions check. there,
Pure
so-
Oh, yeah.
roll. Hot dice, hot dice. Let's see it, baby. Oh!
Ooh.
He notices
Hey, I
everything.
did okay. I was inspired by
You did
watching
critically
Slate.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad with a 20.
Wow, that is a solid performance from all of the dice.
We're all just in
This
adrenaline
is-
rushes.
It's fucking go
Tuned
time.
in. Fucking
Relaxing.
Mission Impossible music playing in the background.
What a thrill.
Yeah, you guys see that not for everybody. You see that not only did he move his clothing around, drop a pauldron, keep a shoulder piece and whatnot, and like string his belt up to make a bandolier, so he kind of like blends in, unbuttons a couple more laces from his tunic, messes up his hair a little bit, and you think like Mask, Alex, Primrose, you think like Slate's like holding like his tongue somewhere else in his face, or you put like a dip in and he just walks by all main character energy like. Bridgestorm, I whispered you. So Slate, you approach this tower. Sure enough, the guards out front, minding their own business, looking about. They see you approach. They don't look alarmed or whatnot. And as you go for the doorway, the one closest to you just kind of gives you like the head nod.
I go for the door and make my way in.
Hang on, I need to delete everybody else's token.
No, that's not.
Yeah, delete me.
Delete me, daddy.
What the fuck?
No. That's a weird thing to send me, Rob. That puts me in a weird
know,
spot.
right? I know.
Why you do
right?
this to me? Why you do this to me?
Because we
I
love
didn't
you.
do
I
You'd love to.
technically didn't do it.
Yeah, I did.
What did you see with your special
dice.
eyes?
What do your elf eyes see?
Blake, do you still see on your map that you're on now?
I saw everything, and now I see what I'm probably supposed to see. So I don't really remember all of it. It was pretty quick, so I'm gonna do what I initially set off to do.
Grab a torch.
No, I can see just fine. It's lit, but I'm not gonna.
Meta.
Right. I'm Just gonna
Good.
make my way around, and if I can see in places, I'm gonna look for someone who looks like Ben.
Yeah, that is a hallway. It's an open hallway.
I'm not gonna like stop, maybe slow my pace a little. If I don't see Ben immediately, I'm moving on. I'm not trying to like stay in here for very long for someone to like notice who the fuck's that guy. Oh, these are open hallways. Huh.
This is not liquid. This is it's like a carpet or something.
Okay. Not that I need to like move across. Oh, I'm assuming I'm not supposed to be able to like see through that door.
Nope, you're not.
That's
But
just
it is
where
a
it
door.
puts me in the square.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I did this quick.
No, that's fine. What the hell is that?
Oh
through
no!
You've seen the
through
face
that
of
kind of a
God.
door, you just see like this big, shaggy black dog just.
Oh, he's
Quickly
handsome.
moving on.
He's a good boy. He's a
Oh,
demon.
and I have moved myself.
Oh gosh!
Oh, death dog.
I love
Puppy.
him. Yes.
No.
Yes, honey.
Not that kind
Ooh,
of
big
No.
pig puppy.
All puppies
What
are
about
that
down
kind
here?
of puppy.
That's fair.
That is a door into what you can kind of quietly hear, like what sounds like a card game going on.
I'm gonna assume guards. That's rubble. And double back. Okay. And then I really don't have any other choice but the hallways. What is in here? Oh. Who are these guys?
Where did you go?
Middle of the largest compartmentalized room.
You see soldiers sleeping in beds.
Yes, this is all very normal things to be seeing.
Some very theater of the mind stuff.
I'm about it.
Oh, for sure. Got my eyes closed and everything.
This door would be locked, Slate, if it's
Mhm.
open. Oh well, but you can tell from all the other doors you've seen in the place, this one has 2 locks and the door is iron banded, and even from the outside, you can see that somebody has taken the time to do intricate carvings into the iron in different scripts.
Take a listen for any voices that might be inside.
You listen for a good long while. You hear what sounds like a quill on parchment.
And nothing looks like. Oh, this is the first floor, is it not?
This is inside the tower. I would say it's sort of. There are elevation changes in here.
Okay, then I
And it's
need
the
to get to
same
wherever
thing.
the second
Yep.
floor is.
It'd be the southern portion of this map.
Okay, fabulous. This is where I'll be. Oh, okay.
This is not. Yeah, so you
Now,
definitely find what looks like a hole, like part of the structure has caved in. You see this like tunnel, but there's definitely nothing down there, and it's dark.
okay.
The shaft.
And
I'll
it
make
leads
my way-
down, and that shaft leads down and away.
Got it. I don't want to be in there.
So everywhere where
gonna-
you see where it looks like footbridges over sewer, that would consider that like you're going up floor. So now you're on like the top floor before the roof.
Okay, so this is second floor.
Yes.
Okay, cool. If this is open, I'm just gonna try it. Like, go ahead and open it.
You open it and step in. You see this guy who's like he's putting on a new grip around a sword, and the dog's now laying down. He looks over at you and goes, "Evening. Something I can help you with?"
No, just making the rounds. Need to stop for a sec. You know. You guys
So
got
I can
anything to
stab
drink in
you.
here?
Yeah.
You're not leaving a scimitar with me or swapping them out, are you?
No. No, I dropped all my weapons in the bucket outside.
Why would you drop your weapons in a bucket?
You know.
Is what I would say if I was visiting.
I don't need them when I'm just walking around.
Who's your sergeant?
Fuck. What was the name of the lieutenant who I listened to?
Oh shit, you actually do know a name.
I do. I just don't like Rob never said it, but it's the lieutenant, and I'd say I'd report directly to him.
Oh. And he told you to put your weapons outside in the bucket.
No, I just kind of did it. I'm new. I saw someone else do it. I didn't want to raise a fuss.
I can tell. Why don't
Yeah.
you grab another scimitar from the rack on the wall so that way you're
Yep.
at least armed.
Thanks, man.
Free weapon?
Thank you. I'm just gonna grab and be like, I'm gonna like do that awkward like, okay, I'm gonna go finish my rounds before I get in trouble.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
And hey, kid,
Yeah.
before you leave, remember, there's no such thing as an ID 10 Tango form.
You're
Yeah.
Most issues are pebcac. Gotcha. They
Uh,
taught me that one in school. Thank you. Where the fuck is
The internal monologue.
Ben?
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
his resting heart rate is 1,000 BPM.
So, if this is the second floor,
Calm exterior.
this is the first floor,
Yeah.
this is the third floor.
Yep.
I'm gonna get out of here before I really like fucking dingus this.
Okay.
So far, you're doing good. That wasn't even close.
I'm gonna walk back out
You guys,
and
you see
immediately pace
you
myself
see Slate
back.
coming out. He's got a scimitar now on his side.
I shoot him 2 thumbs up.
I just kind of like shrug and keep walking. And as I pass by them, I whisper, I didn't see him.
Oh, well, he's dead. We tried.
Not fucking dead. It's not fucking dead.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
Cat
He might
bomb.
be.
Cat bomb.
No. All right. Well, it's a nice sword. That's pretty cool.
Do you just pass us and go down the
Oh
elevator?
yeah, like you're not even there. I just out of the side of my mouth. Back into whatever this is. The stairways.
Staircase.
Oh, I mean,
And then I'm gonna shuffle myself back to regular clothing and
I think we should.
this scimitar.
Yeah, pause for a bit. We'll rejoin you in the staircase. Then I'll throw the scimitar in the bag of holding.
Works for me.
Because if you need it in the future, I can always, give it to you.
Me or the captain or anybody who can use a fucking sword.
No, I meant for the deception.
Oh yeah. That's smart. I don't fucking know where he is.
The deception cons.
So, okay. Are we ending in the staircase?
We will end at night in the staircase.
Oh God!
Fuck.
Lord, he missing.
There's so many things you need to tell us. What the fuck is the death puppy?
A good sweet puppy.
Oh, you're a good boy.
He's a dog. I'm pretty sure he'd eat my balls.
There you go.
Hey, might
Oh.
try.
Tell us next session.
I still have my balls.
For now.
Shut up.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, I have a week to try to build a better map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's supposed to be there or not, but fuck, I don't.
Who the fuck knows?
Yeah,
It
nobody
was
knows.
a little confusing.
Hey, if you walked away from that situation a little confused as the pilot of a character, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
I did
You were,
well, though.
yeah, you were hastily. Ooh, 15,000. Take that.
You did what we couldn't, which is get in there.
And I can do it again.
Yeah, you're the new guy.
Yeah.
It's me, new guy.
Hello, it's me, new man.
Oh shit, Slate. Did you level?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did say that.
Yeah,
Oh fuck.
Classic.
just
I can
gained.
attack twice now.
Oh my god. That's cool
When I
shit.
get more spells. I'm gonna kill them all.
What's the XP for?
460. Well, 120 is
416?
for what am I? 13?
I was thinking 11 is like 84, right?
Mm.
You'd have to refer to the guide.
I'll do
You
that.
Google character advancement D&D, you'll find out.
Oh, classic.
GG, guys.
'Cause I don't know it
No,
offhand.
he's at VC's.
We're in danger.
Oh,
we are.
no.
we're in the belly of the fucking beast.
Fair amount of dingaha.
Get all up in that beast's guts.
Ew,
Also,
what the fuck?
Rob, can you make a small note that I will be sidebarring with Slate at the very beginning of the next
I don't
session?
have time for this.
We do.
Oh, I think the entire walk down that staircase, we're all gonna be trying to interrogate you, and Birch is gonna be like, no.
What are you talking about? Interrogate? What the fuck?
We want to know what he saw. He was the only one that went in.
I think Birch is referring to what Birch saw
Oh,
of
for sure.
Slate
What he
that
perceived.
no one else saw.
But it's just going to be between us very good friends.
My
Yes, whispering while we're
The new
all very
hotness.
close.
Hot take. We all talk at once.
Well, we're the only two that know Thieves Camp other than Captain Mask, and he can listen.
I've taught
As
them
I
the
don my
basics.
helmet of speak
Yeah,
any
that's why
fucking
we're gonna-
language.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to knock you out. Sorry,
Oh.
bud.
Why? Why can't I be a
At least
part
you're
of the
kind
crew?
about it. Sorry, bud.
Hi, you're too nosy for us. We like our secrets.
Keep
Meanwhile-
your secrets.
Meanwhile, I'm mid panic attack trying to save my fucking uncle, and I just want as much information as possible.
I'm
Stop.
You're right.
trying.
Yeah, we are all actively doing the thing.
That's why we're
in
here.
here.
Risking
Risking
our lives.
collective nutsacks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare you make me risk my
And no,
nutsack?
He's not in the place where we
We thought he was.
assumed he would be.
Well, if he gets kidnapped again after we successfully or not successfully rescue him, he's on his own.
He only
gets
gets
what?
one.
The real question is, weren't there other three or four magic users with him?
There were
That-
others.
Yeah.
I don't know if I didn't look hard enough.
Well, you were specifically looking for
Right.
Ben, so
Right, but I was
Yeah, that's
quick,
okay.
so I don't know if I overlooked a bunch of stuff.
I don't know.
Like
Oh.
I did a quick once through to see if I could see him, and I almost got caught.
Sounds like you'll need a second through.
Almost instantly.
No, I made it through most of the place. That was
Just
my
kinda
last
noodles around.
stop.
As soon as you said, "Oh, I put my weapon in the barrel," I was like, "Oh no." Why did you say that?
Yeah, because I
Rob-
think that's
Rob-
only
Rob
for
fucking got me good.
magical stuff.
I put my wand in the
Got
clearing
me
barrel.
fucking-
I've never had my butt pucker that quickly in my life. I was like, why did you say that? And-
It's like, yeah, I dropped my Force Pro mag. But why?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I didn't even think to say it was magic.
Just
Bing,
over
bing,
here,
bing, bing,
you
bing.
know,
Well,
doing stuff.
fantastic
Yeah, no, I went into
session.
sheer fucking panic mode when he's like, "Why'd you fucking do that?" And I was like,
You could have been like, "Oh, it's enchanted" or something. I don't
I'm
know.
Lance Corporal again. Ooh.
Oh
Ooh,
I like how that was your knee jerk. I'm an idiot.
Or
Mm,
enlisted.
Mhm.
Ah, yes, I
Correct.
knew and
It's
stupid.
plausible for anyone who doesn't know you.
New
Yeah.
and stupid.
When in doubt, crack it out.
All right, I have to go to sleep. I've been awake for 48 hours.
Yes, please do. 'cause
Oh,
we,
Good
have
been
a,
there,
night,
dude.
all.
we have a long
Good
drive. You can sleep while we drive tomorrow.
Classic.
Goodbye.
Oh,
How do you
Bye-bye.
two have a long drive tomorrow? What's going on?
we're going to
Charlottesville.
Charlottesville.
Ooh.
which is not a
Oh,
long drive
oh.
to me, but
Why did I think today was Friday?
Not yet.
no.
Don't we wish?
Big
Yeah.
oohs.
The biggest
Bigger,
do.
bigger goose.
Good night, guys.
Wait, did Billy have
Bye-bye.
Whoa.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I love them, but I have to turn off the stream. Thank you for hanging out. I hope to see you guys next time for, well, this is a cliffhanger episode, I guess. Goodness. So hopefully we don't get caught. I'm so glad Slate saved it, but we still haven't found Ben. So hopefully next time. I hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend if I don't see you. Bye, everybody.